this webinar on automating your design using SolidWorks. Let me introduce you myself. My name is Avinash and I've been in design since 2014. In this COVID-19 situation, this is the time to utilize resources in learning and upgrading ourselves. In today's session, we are learning about design automation, why, how, and benefits. Like, what is the design automation? Why we need it? How to do design automation and what are the benefits? So let us move. Actually, where we need design automation, when we have a task like repetition of the commands over there, we need design automation over there. Standardization, if we need to design some product which will be going to standardize, so we need design automation over there for making multiple changes. Like if we have a design and we need to do changes very quickly, we need design automation over there also. And if we need to design some kind of standardized design in record time, we need design automation over there too. So in these kind of scenarios where we need design automation regularly. Okay, let's move ahead. It is how to design automation. Actually, we are doing design automation in SolidWorks using design tables and configurations, equations, DeriveWorks Express, and design optimization. These kind of tools available in SolidWorks which help us to do design automation. Okay, what is these are the contents? Let us study. First, we have configuration. For multiple variation of parts or assembly, if we need to generate multiple variations, we need to generate any kind of variation in a part, then we will have a configuration command. Over there, we can generate many kind of variation of a single part, or we can generate a single assembly with many of the configuration. It will help us out where we need to use which one. And another advantage is to develop and manage families of model. Suppose we have a model and we need to generate like if we have a suppose allen key and we need to generate a family of allen key, then we can use configuration in which we will get a design like m6, m8, m10, m12. These kind of family we can generate in a single model. So this is help us out. Let us check in the model how it is helping us. So here we have a wall body in which I have already generated the model. As we are seeing, like it is taking nearly 12 commands to generate this kind of body. So this is very easy to generate in SolidWorks because it helps us out very easily. It gives us user-friendly environment. It gives us flexibility to generate a body within a record time. So we have generated over here, and now we can check how the configuration are helping us. Let us check in the configuration manager. Here I have generated two configuration. As we are watching in this body, there are some holes in it. So I have generated two configuration like with holes and without holes. We just need to switch the configuration and we will get our result. Let us check. This is like without holes. I don't need to do anything, it just do itself. Like if we don't need holes, we can pre-generate this model in the configuration and we will get it without doing any kind of stuff. So we just need to click on with holes, we will get with holes body, and if we need to just only have without holes, we will get without holes body. This is very simple in configuration of the SolidWorks. This is the flexibility of the SolidWorks. It provides us to manage this kind of stuff. Let's move further. What we are having, and we are having design table. Like what is design table? Design table is a kind of command in which we can build many kind of configuration, multiple configuration, just by entering values in Excel. We can control our model by specifying parameters in Excel. We don't need to design it again and again. We don't need to use the software again and again. We just need to do only changes in the Excel sheet and we will develop our model. Let's see how it do. So we are having this model of again a wall body, and I also generated a design table in it. We just need to move in configuration manager, and we are having a option of tables, in which design table is option is available. We can generate or insert design table in insert command, and we just need to move in tables. Over there we will get design table. Right now it is grayed out because I had already inserted it. So what is design table? Let us check it. Right click on it, edit table in new window. So we get display that what we are having in it. So we are having design table of many of the sketches dimensions. Over there I have generated three kind of configurations: small, medium and large, and one also is their default one. There are many kind of equations are using because I had also used equation. We will study it further. Right now the configuration small, medium and large, it is just as simple as it is. We just need to enter the values. Like I had enter values sketch 1, which is controlling whole figure. Right now I just need to increase or decrease or whatever be the value is. I just need to put it over there and it automatically does its work. So as I have put 468 the diameter, so I will check it out in the model. This is the small one. This is the default one. Right now it is opening. The small one is this. I just need to double click on it. Yeah, this is the small one having diameter of 4 inch, and I just need to change the configuration. With the medium one I'm getting a bigger one of diameter 6 inch. Then I just need to double click on the large one. I'm getting again a diameter of different, which is having 8 inch. So this kind of stuff we can generate by using that design table. I just need to put the values only, and it all automatically generates the configuration, and it automatically convert it for ourselves. Like, it is very useful command, which is huge time reduction command, you can say. So let's move further. Equations. What are the equations? Equations are also a flexible command providing by SolidWorks. It is the command which provides the statement of design intent. Like, what is design intent? We need the origin. We need the main source of the model. We need to find out the important one of the model by which we can control the model itself. So equation will provide us that kind of situation or scenarios that we can generate that kind of source which is able to control the model. Second one is like build relation with the parameters. We can also generate relationships with the other parameters. Like, we can control a parameter by another parameter. Yeah, we can control parameters by numeral values. We just need to put the values over there and all the parameters are controlling. Let us see how it is happening. So this is the figure. I'm already generated some kind of equations over there. Let us check how it is working. Like, under the equation command, we just need to right click the manage equation over there. In the manage equations, we are having some kind of global variables. I have already described or defined the global variables in it, having some kind of values which is equal to some kind of sketches, or it is directly equal to numeral values, or it is having equations. Under dimensions, I'm also providing some kind of dimension equation also there. So how it is working, let us check. Suppose we have a wall body having a diameter of it is 4 inch yeah. So I just need to change the value only. Like, I am changing the value from 4 to 2. Let's see how it is working. I just need to rebuild it, and it is small. Like, only single value dimension controlling whole figure. It is very easy to design this kind of stuff, and very easy to control the design. It is a design like this, in which is complexity you can see over there. This is a wall body controlling water flow, and we are just changing the value of single figure, single parameter, and we are getting whole new design in a second, in a record time. So this is kind of uh, module available in SolidWorks which is able to do this kind of stuff. So for this time, I think this is the time to learn and upgrading ourselves. Thank you.